Good morning and welcome back. Big Nick Burt with the Big Nick Energy. I would like to take a moment of silence for people who are victim of violence, people who have died in mass shootings recently, and anybody else who you want to pray for or just take a moment to have some time for them. Let's take this time to think about them and reflect on the way our society is going and how we want it to look in the future. So let's take that time and think about it. Thank you. Thank you for having that pause with me. Just to remind ourselves we live in a bigger world than a world just filled with basketball. We live in a world with people and those around us, and let's take the time to recognize them. Keep your eyes open, and I know we get a little annoyed on it in the subway. If you see something, say something, but it's the truth. A big part of this world is watching out for those around us. A big part of this world is connecting with those that we might not have a connection with, right off the bat, but, just the fact that we are on this planet together should be enough for us to look out for our fellow man and stay vigilant, all right? So if you do see something, say something. If you notice someone in trouble and help, take the time out your day to help them and do what you can, because if you're poor, if you're disabled, if you have any problems, functioning in this world in a standard way, the least we can do as people who can't do something monetarily is your actions. So I think that speaks even louder than monetary donations or whatever. So, get out there and help somebody on this Memorial Day. I want everybody to just remember their ancestors, remember all the people they came from, and the people who are looking out for them still. And if there's no one looking out for you, you should look out for others, because then they'll do the same right back to you. So that's enough of life philosophy, and that's enough of living in the reality of the world. So let's escape a little bit with some basketball. First of all, congratulations, Luke Kornet. Former Knick, always a Knick. Congratulations, going to an NBA championship. Wow. I'm not going to even say what team he's tagged to, because as a Knicks fan, it's just heartbreaking. It was a lose-lose situation for Knicks fans. We don't like Miami. We don't like Boston. We're indifferent about Golden State. And at this moment, we're just waiting to find out what's going on with Mitchell Robinson, what's going on with the draft. So it's a little hard to get excited about it, but the Miami Boston series was actually very, very exciting. I had Miami in 7, and I was 1 3-pointer from Jimmy Buckets from being correct. So unfortunately, Boston pulled out, and they will be playing Golden State. I also had Golden State as the winner. However, I had the Mavericks winning at least one more game, which they didn't do. So I was right for the Golden State going, and I was wrong for Miami going. But and I had the numbers all wrong anyway. So 50% I think is not too bad for a prediction. But congratulations, Luke Kornet. He will be going to the NBA championship. We're all very excited for that. I think the series were pretty exciting. I didn't really enjoy the Golden State one, unless you just enjoy watching Golden State get back into form. The iconic Steph Curry sitting on the bench because he got a little tweaked up, a little injured, I guess. Sitting on the bench and just smiling in awe of what his team is able to do. So that's pretty cool. I think we've all, if we haven't been there, I think we can all aspire to be in that situation, right? So very cool for the arguably the greatest shooter ever. I think I'm pretty excited for Golden State. I'm not so excited for Boston, obviously, as a Knicks fan, but I am excited for Luke Kornet, so I'll take that. I'll take my victories where I can. Now, all that being said, I have to make a prediction for the championship, which I think would be a super safe bet to go with Golden State, obviously. But I was talking to my wife about this, too, is that if Miami had won, I thought Miami was actually at a unique disadvantage to play Golden State because of their lack of perimeter defense. They're mostly interior, which can be great, and if they go to a hard zone, could work really well. But I wasn't really, too certain that they could stop Steph Curry and especially Klay Thompson with someone like Draymond Green giving your Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler some problems. So with Boston going, however, it's a little more doable, I think, because they both they match up really well, I think. It's going to be a shooter's duel. It's going to be a very hard-fought series. We're hoping for some entertaining games, maybe going to 7. Who knows? Let my wife tell it. The league always wants 7 games because of money. So I think, honestly, a lot of people would argue that. But, yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's kind of it felt like a long and a short series, right? Like Golden State kind of walked through Mavs. And not for nothing, Maverick fans, I think your team is a lot farther away than you realize. I think this year was kind of a fluke for a lot of teams, just like the bubble was a fluke for a lot of teams. But, well, I guess I'll save that for next year. But if you want to put a bookmark in that one, you can. Please feel free to come back to it. So otherwise, what's going on? Nothing much. No news on the Knicks. The talk is Mitchell Robinson's looking at free agency, which is regrettable because if we weren't going to sign him, I wish we would have just traded him. But whatever. I mean, it's still early in the offseason. I'm sure we will have some breaking news at any minute now. And hopefully it's good news. I really want to keep the guy. I really want to see what we can do next year with a different team, a better team. Shout out to I believe it was Miles McBride and Obi Toppin at the Rangers game. Very cool. I like that team unity type of stuff. That's very neat to me. And other Knicks news, I don't really think there is any Knicks news. So we're just playing the waiting game. Going to get through this championship series. I think, like I said, it's the safe move to call for Golden State, but I don't know. I don't want to call Boston. Honestly, I don't want to call Boston because if I say Boston's going to win it and then they do win it, I would feel terrible. So I'm going to call for Golden State in 6, let's say. Golden State in 6. You can lock that in as my prediction. And now I've usually been right for who comes out on top, just maybe not how many rounds. So Golden State in 6. That's my prediction. I think we'll have a really good series. Hopefully Luke Kornet can get on the court. That would be cool. All right. I ain't got much else to say. So if you're out there on this Memorial Day, just remember there's a whole big world around you. And despite your own problems, your own misgivings, your own shortcomings, you can always help in small ways, intangible ways, and tangible ways. So just stay vigilant, stay loving, stay caring, stay compassionate, have empathy, and just look around you. Don't get so caught up with what's in front of you that you miss what's around you, because I'm sure there are people in your life that could use the help, who could use the motivation, the support, and the help. Honestly, like, a helping hand goes a really long way, especially in times like this. I know we're all suffering with inflation, stagnant wages, the rent, the mortgage. We're all suffering and struggling. So whenever you can take a look outwards and do something for your neighbors is really, really important. So I'm going to take this time again. We're going to take another moment of silence, please, for any service member, active or otherwise, that you'd like to remember. Anybody at home you'd like to remember, because Memorial Day is not just about, military, whatever. It's about remembering all the people who contribute to this effort that we call society, life, the American dream, whatever you want to call it. So we're out here. Honestly, I'm going to do another moment of silence, please, so that we can remember all those people. And if you don't want to remember anybody in uniform, if you don't want to remember anybody uplifting the society because society has failed in multiple ways, then we can remember the victims of society, the failures of society, and let's remember those people. And just while we remember, I'm not going to say thoughts and prayers, but we can always be looking to do something better in the future. And like I said, keep your eyes open, stay vigilant, stay loving, caring, empathetic, and just do the best you can every single day. So, okay, let's remember whoever we want to remember in this moment. Thank you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate you taking the time out with me today. This day of remembrance, this day of memorial. And yeah, I know we got a lot going on. I know it's been a crazy, crazy, crazy month. If not a year, if not 2 years, if not 3 years, if not your entire life. It's been a crazy world. So we're trying to make it better. We're trying to do the best we can. And if you're on this channel, what brings you together with me is the love of basketball. So if you're able to get out and play this weekend, if you're able to go and teach someone some shooting mechanics, if you're able to watch some old YouTube highlights, if you're able to reminisce with a family member or a friend about an old game or whatever, I hope that works out well for you. I hope that you're able to do those things, because we have so little time on this world, and it can seem so insignificant, but I guarantee you it's more impactful than you imagined. So love your people, send them the flowers when they can get them, and I don't know, that's really much it. So a little bit different, I guess. I know I'm not talking all about basketball, but it's just been, there's been more to talk about than basketball lately. So hopefully we have a decent series for this championship. I know there's a lot of annoyed fan bases around the league, and that's what drives competition. So really looking forward to next season, obviously. Very much looking forward to the Knicks preseason moves. I think I will make videos as those news drop. So look forward to that. And if you need something to just kind of drone on, check out my number 11 historical telling of the number 11 in New York. And if that's too boring for you, come by here and we can just, like, talk about whatever. All right. That's enough of that. So I appreciate you guys coming through. Everybody who took the time out their day to come and watch this video, thank you very much. If you have any comments, if you have any thoughts, if you just want to add to the conversation, feel free. I will try to get back to you as quickly as I can. Otherwise, enjoy the day. I hope everybody's having a decent Memorial Day. For all those international people, today is a day of remembrance for Americans. We have the day off, which we so rarely do. And it's mostly filled with barbecues and just, outdoors type of stuff because it's usually a nice weekend. So in that mindset, I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for stopping by. I am Big Nick Burt with the Big Nick Energy. Looking forward to the Golden State Warriors defeating the Boston Celtics in 6 games. That's my prediction. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time.
Burt knows basketball, y'all.